Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Wunzi, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Waffling with Wunzi. Yeah, it sounds pretty ridiculous, but I guess that's what we're going to call it at this point. Anyway, the last video did absolutely fantastic, by the way. Thank you guys so much. Gained a lot of support from that, got a lot of views. I had quite a few people telling me that they really like that type of style of video, and they like listening to it when they're working on, university work or college work, school work, whatever you're doing. And that's great, because that's kind of the type of goal I want to go for, really. I wanted to go for like almost a podcast type of thing. Anyway, it is currently Friday the 28th of April 2023. It is 3:01 PM. About to go to gym, probably in about 2-3 hours, something like that. I don't like going super late, but I like going somewhat later in the afternoon. Anyway, so yesterday I went to the gym with one of my friends, Sonny. Sonny watches the videos, tells me he really likes videos, that's great. And I feel like that video kind of made him open up to me a little bit more, which it's not something that I was trying to go for, but I'm glad that that kind of happened. But anyway, me and Sonny, we were going to the gym. What did we do? We did chest and, no, we didn't do chest and shoulders, we did back and arms. So usually my routine will consist of Monday do chest and shoulders, Tuesday I do back and arms, and then Wednesday I repeat what I did on Monday, and then Thursday I'll repeat what I did on Tuesday, and then on Friday I'll typically go for a very intense leg workout, plus maybe a little bit of cardio, depends whether or not I'm feeling it. Yeah, me and Sonny, we were just doing back and arms. I can't lie, by the end of it we were completely fucked. I always trying to push myself to my limits. I always try to fucking go until everything hurts. I don't think it's a bad approach to gym, really, but I don't know, maybe I went a bit too far. Sonny seemed a bit too fucked up at the end. I can't even lie, he looked like he was about to pass out at any fucking moment. Anyway, after we finished gym, we took a little slow walk to our bus station just so we could get the bus home. Because again, like I mentioned in the last video, I have to get a bus to town to go to my local gym. I don't really say it's local, because it's about a 15-20 minute bus ride, but it's local enough as it can get. But yeah, we were waiting in the station, we were just talking, going on our phone, whatever like that. By the way, this is completely random, speaking of new phones. I've got a new phone. Yes, I finally have a new phone. So that means that the gym videos may or may not be coming soon. I can't quite guarantee that. I don't have a tripod or anything like that, or anything to hold the phone steady when I'm recording, so I might have to try and sort something like that out. But yeah, if you're wondering what phone I got a iPhone XR off the back market, not black market. That's a completely different thing. Yeah, it ended up costing me £165, which, you know what, for a refurbished phone, it's as good as it can get, really. I'm quite happy with it, but for some reason the Face ID seems a bit wonky. I'm not quite sure if that's because I'm not really used to the newer model of phones or not, but I tried to set up my Face ID and it doesn't really work. It says that it's being disabled for some reason, even though when I was first setting up the phone, the Face ID was somewhat working. But then the phone ended up crashing whilst I was trying to transfer my data from my other phone. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to reboot the phone, set up again, and then the Face ID just kind of didn't work after that, so I might have unironically fucked up myself. Anyway, I don't really care too much about the Face ID. It's like whatever. It's cool. I can unlock my phone with my face. Yeah, it's cool, but I don't really care too much. I also bought some new clothes too. I bought some stuff off Boohoo that I also showed up yesterday. So yesterday was a great day for me, to be honest. If you're wondering what I bought a Cowboy Bebop t-shirt, I bought a Dragon Ball t-shirt, a Jujutsu Kaisen hoodie, which I love, by the way. Fits very nice, very snug, super comfy. And I also bought a couple pairs of socks. No one really cares about socks. I mean, socks are socks. And I also bought a couple pairs of shorts too. For some reason, the shorts were the material that I thought they were, and I ordered them off of the website. They seemed like they were going to be a more soft, almost sweatpant-like material on the picture, but when they showed up, they were almost swim trunks. And I tried putting them on, and they didn't fit. So yeah, you have to send them back, and I can either get my money back or I can actually get some shorts that I actually want. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with that yet, but anyway. Back onto the story, me and Sonny, we were waiting in the station, waiting for our bus. The bus showed up, got on it. There was like some really, I think this guy was drunk. I believe he was like really drunk. Yeah, he was in front of us and he was getting onto the bus. You know, there was a little bit of a queue. He was trying to scan his ticket, and I've got to be honest, I could tell this guy was absolutely fucking smashed. Because before he even got onto the bus, he nearly fell down in between the bus and the gap where, you know, the bus parks up to at the station. He nearly like fucking stumbled over and fell in between that gap. He just looked absolutely fucking shit-faced. I believe he was with a friend, but I think his friend like was getting enough of a bus, so they kind of like hugged and, you know, went separate ways. Anyway, this guy was trying to scan his ticket because on the tickets there's like a QR code where you can scan it under the ticket reader. I don't really know what you call it. Oh my god, this guy must have been trying for a good like it must have been a good solid 2-3 minutes before the driver actually like came and then tried and helped him. I wanted to like try and help out because I was behind him. I was gonna help him because he was drunk. I didn't really want to like, you know, fucking rattle him or anything like that, because when you're drunk, there's different types of drunks, right? You can get like somebody who's aggressive, you get somebody who's like non-functional. There's like different types of like drunks, right? So I didn't want to like risk getting fucking, you know, my shit kicked in. I won't say he was like skinny, but like, you know, he was a bit on the leaner side. But yeah, I didn't end up helping. The bus driver ended up helping him and was like, yeah mate, you straighten it out like this, ticket scanned, and the guy was like, way, you fucking legend, thank you, and just fucking went off and just sat down. And I was like looking at the bus driver, like shrugging my shoulders, like smiling, like, yeah, fair enough. And he was like, well, that's what I get paid for. I was like, yeah, well, yeah, he's not lying. Anyway, the guy just sat down, he just put his earphones in, which I wasn't expecting, to be honest. When I saw that he was clearly drunk, I was like, oh no, this guy's about to be screaming his fucking head off, starting a scene on the bus or something. But no, he just put his wired earphones in, started listening to like some music or something, and yeah, he didn't, yeah. I just wasn't expecting that. And I suppose I kind of judged somebody just based off of the state they're in, which is like a normal thing to do, right? Don't get me wrong, it's completely normal to judge somebody by the way they look or the way they act or something. It's a very common thing, unfortunately. But yeah, this guy was he was calm. He just put his music in when, yeah, he didn't make a scene at all, apart from, you know, trying to scan the ticket. But that was more funny than it was, you know, commercial. But yeah, speaking of music, by the way, I asked on Twitter last night. By the way, if you don't follow me on Twitter, my Twitter is Onesie with an extra E. Same as my YouTube, same as pretty much everything else. I asked on my Twitter for some music suggestions, albums preferably, and quite a few people replied with their favorite albums, and I've downloaded them all. If you just so happen to watch my videos and you so happen to follow me on Twitter, I've downloaded all the music that was suggested, by the way, absolutely all of it. Yeah, I don't know, I've just been wanting to try and listen to some different type of music, see what other people are into, just because my music taste is, I won't say my music taste is awful, but I'd say it's quite narrow. I want my music taste to be like a lot wider. Yeah, I got some recommendations from Arctic Monkeys, got Joji, stuff like that, which I'm probably gonna have to listen to these albums throughout the next week or something while I'm on the bus, because typically when I listen to like albums, it's either when I'm on the bus, because I don't know, just sitting down listening to music, or just traveling in general while you listen to music, it's just always a mood. But yeah, it's probably going to take me a while to get through all of these albums, and I'm assuming during while I'm recording this, more people are probably going to start writing down some album suggestions. By the way, if you have a favourite album, please let me know in the comments. You know, don't be afraid to comment at all. You know, I'm not going to bite your head off or anything. I don't know, I guess the moral of the story is not to judge somebody by their appearance, because when I saw that drunk guy, I just automatically assumed he was going to be problematic, and I just thought he was going to be a fucking nuisance like most drunk people are. And for a split second, I even thought that he may have been on some sort of class A drug. I mean, I've been drunk, you know, of course I've been drunk. I'm 20, I've been drunk quite a few times. I've been like disgustingly drunk a couple of times on a couple of occasions that I could list off right now, but I'm not gonna, because I might save that for another video. I don't know, I guess I can't judge this guy, and I thought he was gonna just be a fucking pain in the ass the entire bus ride, but he wasn't. He just put the music in. I'm not really want to like judge people. For some reason, I have like this thing in my head where I judge people based off whether or not they vape, which is a very weird one, I believe, considering it's very somewhat hypocritical too, because I used to vape, this was about like 7-8 months ago now. I used to vape for a while. I was on vapes for like a good like month or so, and I just quit because I started feeling fucking ill on them. But whenever I'm on the bus and I see people in public like on the vape or something like that, I always think to myself, why are you doing that? You know, like, it's like, yeah, sure, like, if you have a nicotine addiction or something and you want to quit, but that's not even what vapes are for anymore. Isn't it fucking hilarious, though, how originally vapes were intended to, like, quit? There was this guy, correct me if I'm wrong, I might be being racist right now, but I believe there was this Chinese man who invented the vape, and the reason he invented the vape is because he lost his father to smoking, and he wanted people to quit smoking, so he created this device called the vape, right? And he created this device, and of course it's a big fucking thing, right? It didn't really solve anything, because not only did he invent this thing for other people to quit vaping, but he invented it for himself, because he was also a heavy smoker, right? And in the end, I think he never even quit smoking cigarettes, which is like fucking, it's like, what the fuck? You invented this brilliant fucking idea, which has a great cause, and there's a wonderful idea behind it. You can't even quit the one thing that you wanted to quit. I don't know. When I see that, I just judge people, and I think they're weak-minded typically, because I've quit smoking quite a few times. I don't really like to admit it, but I have smoked cigarettes and stuff like that in the past, and vapes and whatever. Quitting vaping / smoking / whatever, it's not really as hard as people say it is. I mean, it can be for certain people. It kind of depends on whether or not you have addictive personality, I believe. But I was able to quit vaping in like a week, and I was able to quit smoking cigarettes in like a few days. So it really makes you wonder, like, if somebody like me can do that, like, why can't others do it? I don't know. It's just kind of a shame. And I think it doesn't really make me a better person for judging these people. It's not like I'm above them or anything like that, but I don't know. I just wish people would stop killing themselves, you know, and just live, I guess. Hang out with friends, maybe. Go outside more. Should live, I think. I think it'd be nice. Anyway, I'm gonna end the video here. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like, and if you're new to my channel, why not subscribe? It's free. It takes about 3-4 seconds out of your day. And yeah, see you guys later. Peace.